Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. We all know when we sing the Birkat HaMazon, the grace after meals, there's a phrase that goes like this: God bless us and our families, Kimo shenis baruch hu avoseinu, like you blessed our ancestors, Bakol mikol kol, Bakol with everything, Mikol from everything, Kol everything. So too, Ken Yivarech Otanu, so too may you bless us, all of us, together, Bivracha Shalema, with a complete blessing. And the question is, what does this mean? God bless us like you blessed our ancestors. Yes, the three words rhyme, Bakol Mikol Kol, with everything, from everything, and everything. Just like you blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, with a complete blessing. What is this complete blessing? So actually we find that Bakol Mikol Kol are three words that we find with our three patriarchs. In this week's Torah portion it says, Abraham grew old and God blessed him with everything. Bakol. Later on we're going to read in the story of Isaac wanting to bless his son Esav, and then Jacob comes and takes the blessing. And then Esav comes and says, what about me, Dad? And Isaac says, I already ate from everything that my son gave me, my meal, and I blessed him already. That's Mikol, from everything. And then what you find when Jacob and Esav meet up, he offers him gifts, and Jacob says, I don't want your gifts. Keep it, because I have Kol, everything. So Bakol Mikol Kol is referring to the three patriarchs who said Bakol Mikol Kol. But how is that the complete blessing? And the answer is beautiful. You see, it says God blessed Abraham Bakol with everything. But you could ask, what do you mean everything? He had a son Isaac who still wasn't married. He was a single at 40 years old. He had no grandchildren. But yet, Abraham said, I have everything. He looked at what he has, not at what he doesn't have. And that's the blessing of Bakol, to always feel content and satisfied with what you have, not focus on what's lacking. Abraham could have said, but my son's not married, he has no grandchildren. But no, he focused on the fact that he had everything in life. Isaac, when he realized he was deceived, that Jacob took the blessing from his brother Esav, he says to his son Esav, I've already eaten from everything that your brother has given me, and I've already blessed him, but I could still find a blessing for you as well. And he blesses Esav as well. And that's Mikol, that you could extract something positive even from a negative situation. You can find the good and extract blessings even in a negative situation, like finding the silver lining. And then we come to the third word, Kol, which we find by Jacob. Jacob says to his brother Esav, when Esav says, I have a lot, take my gift, and he says, you may have a lot, but I have everything. I am completely satisfied and content. Why? Because it's not about what I have, it's what I'm willing to give. And therefore I want to give you these gifts. I want you to receive and accept these presents, because the greatest blessing is when we're able to share our blessings with others. And therefore Bakol Mikol Kol is three attitudes of blessings that make your blessings complete. Bakol, whatever I have, I'm happy and content. I focus on what I have, not what I don't have. Mikol, even when I'm faced with a negative situation, like Isaac, that Jacob stole the blessings from his brother, he still finds a blessing for Esav. He finds a blessing in the midst of the disappointment, in the midst of the challenge. He finds the silver lining. And Kol is the third dimension of the blessing, which is, yes, I'm blessed, but what am I going to do with those blessings that I have? I'm going to share it with others. I'm going to gift it to my brother the way Jacob did to Esav. That's the blessing of Kol, and that's the complete blessing that we pray for in the Birkat HaMazon that Abraham and Isaac and Jacob combined were blessed with. The Talmud talks about a man by the name of Nachum Ish Gamzu. There was a man by the name of Nachum. He always said three words that can change your life. Gamzu L'tova. This too is for the good. No matter what happened, he always saw the good. And there was a story told about this king who went hunting with his favorite advisor. And this man was known to always say the three words, everything is for the best. Gamzu L'tova. And as they were hunting, the advisor shot, but accidentally blew off the finger of the king. The king was furious. And the advisor said, this too is for the best. The king says, you shot and blew off my finger and you're saying it's for the best? He had him thrown into prison. Many years later, 10 years later, the king is out on a hunting trip by himself. And he's surrounded by cannibals. And they take him away and they say, we're going to eat you. And then when they examine the king, they see he's missing a finger. And so they say, you know, cannibals could only eat people that don't have any blemishes. You're missing a finger, and they released him. We can't eat you. They let him go. The king remembered what the advisor said, everything's for the best, and he says, my advisor was right. Thank God my finger was blown off, my life was saved. So he goes running to the prison cell, to the dungeon, and he tells the advisor, you wouldn't believe it, my life was saved. Because of that, you were right when you said everything's for the best. You're free to go, and I'm sorry that I kept you in prison for 10 years. And the advisor said, you don't have to be sorry. Everything is for the best. Gamzu l'tovah. The king said, are you crazy? You sat in prison 10 years and you're saying it's all for the best? And the advisor said, of course it's for the best. Because if I wasn't in prison, I would have been with you on the hunting trip. And when they saw that you're missing a finger, they would have eaten me. So it's all for the best that I was in prison. Bakol Mikol Kol reminds us, be grateful for what you have. Find the blessing in every situation. And the ultimate blessing is when you're willing to do what Jacob did, which is give your blessings to others. Share it with your brothers. Have a wonderful day.